Hi everybody. This is not the best angle. I'm tired. I stayed up late last night and you can see my messy house, and that's fine. It's totally fine. So thank you for everybody who gave me birthday wishes yesterday. I need a serrated knife. There we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. A lot of people said happy birthday. That was nice. That was really nice. I appreciate that. I'm not on Facebook a ton other than doing this, so I apologize for any lack of communication on my part and lack of gratitude, because we all know how much I like gratitude. So thank you for that. And I am in the middle of it. It's a mess here, but that's because I'm trying to. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you. Oh Lordy. So yeah. So I'm in the middle of this is a break from a meeting that I'm having with my executive team, which is fun. It's a long one and I enjoy it with the girls. The girls are really nice. Anyway, the point is, what are we talking about today? So yesterday we had a shop class, and I did not tell Robin I didn't remind Robin about this, so don't think that we'll see her today. But we're discussing the voice and the power that's there, and she's talking about a naming note, which is really interesting. This concept of we all vibrate at a certain frequency, right? And sorry, I'm gonna walk around, and you're gonna see my messy house, and I'm gonna walk around and get my coffee. So yeah, I didn't really plan this one out, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. I guess today I'm going to discuss the concept of celebrating your wins. This is something I learned from being a part of Alchemist Nation and how awesome they are. Celebrating the small things, right? Because it's so easy to get bogged down and I should be doing this. I should be like right now for me. There's so much to do. I literally I was freaking out last night. Well, freaking out pretty much continuously. Not freaking out. Just feeling stressed out continuously for the past several live times. And one of the things I think that will help is to celebrate the wins, right? I was just sitting in this meeting with my executive team, and this is the worst lighting I've ever seen in my life on my face, and I'm really close to the camera. Yep, I'm not happy about it, but that's life. And I'm not gonna go through anyway. I don't have to explain myself. It's fine. It's fine that I look this way. It's fine that my house looks this way. It's fine that I'm getting older. It's okay. So yeah, celebrating our wins. And there's so much to do. It's just like a mountain. I literally, last night, I sat down to write down all the things that were in my head that I was trying to keep track of. And it took me literally, okay, maybe not 3 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes to sit and write everything I had in my head. Did I do that? I think I did, but let's just check because we don't want to. We did. Okay. All right. I think. Let's see. We did. So there's just so much going on in my head that I wrote it down in this bullet journal, which I haven't really been keeping up with. But I am starting to do that again. And I'm just realizing all the stuff that I'm trying to keep in my head, and I keep telling myself, oh, you know, I'll start being healthier when this is done, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And that's just not happening. So I have been working on this stuff, and it's just mountainous amounts of work. And don't get me wrong, I actually really enjoy it. I really, really do. My health, this is a big deal too. Like, over the past year, my involvement with this community, Alchemist Nation, as well as my work on my personal development, you know, I mean, really, I wouldn't have known how to do this without Alchemist Nation, so I highly recommend them. But I've been working on myself, and I would not have been able to handle this emotionally if I hadn't been. And I'm at a place now where, instead of feeling, I mean, yeah, I'm overwhelmed. Yep, that's true. But I'm moving, and that wasn't true of me a while ago. And when it comes to being overwhelmed, and I mean, honestly, and even now, it does slow me down. And that's been a problem, right? That's why I sat down last night and I wrote down everything on my mind, and it took, seriously, not everything, not even everything. Like, it was 2:30 in the morning, and I was like, you know what? I gotta go to bed. I got all the urgent things down. Anything else? I have a list of the main headings of the things that I want to talk about, that I want to write down, and I'll just come back to that when I have a moment. But for now, I gotta go to bed. So 3 hours of that. That's 3 hours of that. I was like, wow. And it's funny because I've been saying to people, oh, there's so much to do. There's so much to do. There's so much to do. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, you're complaining about nothing. There's not really that much to do. People do this all the time. You sound, just like thinking I sound really annoying saying, oh, there's so much to do. There's so much to do. It's just like kind of like a baby, or I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say. I don't know exactly what I feel like, going around, I have so much to do. It's you know what it is? It's the whole idea of calling attention to myself and wanting, like the idea of wanting, this isn't what's happening, but what happened in the past was wanting people to feel not bad for me, but to notice me and my suffering, right? And to be like, to acknowledge that I was under stress or whatever, and just have people know that how, And now I swung the other way so hardcore with that I don't feel like I should tell anybody how I'm thinking or feeling. That's not true. I just don't feel like I should announce it to the world, which is hilarious because that's all I do on these videos. So I am a complex being, guys. I am a conundrum. But I think that this is xylitol, not sugar. Birch xylitol, lower glycemic index. Yeah, it's not as bad for you as sugar. And I don't use that much. Don't judge me. Or do judge me, I don't care. I do care, but I don't know, so. So yeah, I think that, so I've been talking like, oh God, I'm so busy. And I feel weird saying that. It doesn't feel comfortable for me. And I don't hear other people saying it, right? I don't hear other people going, oh, I'm so busy. I guess it feels like something you're not supposed to say, or it just, yeah, I have a judgment about it. And I'm not quite sure what that judgment is, but I do have a judgment about it. So pumpkin spice. So, I wrote this stuff down and I have it in a notebook, and it's several page, like several pages long, like lots of pages long. And granted, some of it is like I broke the lists up onto different pages, so not all the pages are taken up, but I will show you. I'll show you later. Oh, 11:11. I never was a coffee person, ever. And I honestly still don't like the taste of coffee. It has to have pumpkin spice in it. But there's something soothing about it. And I think it goes back to me when I used to make coffee, like instant coffee for my parents when I was younger. I thought it was the coolest thing. I'll make your sanka. Let me make it. Yeah, so one of the things when I was talking to the girls just now, and I'm going to go back to that meeting in just a little bit, was the idea of celebrating our wins. Like Rimsha, these two women are so spectacular. I am so, honestly, I'm so grateful to have met them. And it shows me that the universe is a good place. I'm getting texts. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Texts. I gotta figure that out. Okay. Right? I'm in this moment. Nothing, and I'm gonna get to that. I don't have to have an internal dialogue about it. I don't have to. I had this. It's like that just put a sick feeling in the pit of my stomach. Just sick. And I'm feeling anxious and nervous and anxiety, which does not help that I'm drinking coffee. I should not do that, but I'm going to. I gotta start drinking tea again. I gotta start defining myself as a tea drinker, and that'll be it. Anyway, so the idea is to celebrate your wins and not only look at all the stuff that you have in front of you to do, or that I have in front of me to do, but to also look behind and say, look at all that I've accomplished. So I'm grateful for that awareness. I'm grateful for the women that I'm working with. They're awesome. And I'm just gonna take this time to remind you all that you can always choose to have a grateful day.